yes, you seen the thumbnail and title. It is finally time to go over the greatest fight in anime history. The fight that was rated 9.9 out of 10, and of course it's coming from the best anime and manga, One Piece. The best right-hand man in anime history. It's finally time to get into his fight that reigns supreme. And I'm sure you already know this fight absolutely blew my mind. But before we talk about greatness that is this fight between Zoro and King, be sure to drop a like whether you're from TikTok or YouTube, and follow and subscribe. With that out of the way, let's get into this heat. Alright, so watch the pull up. My man's casually breaks out of primary lotus with pure elegancy as expected. No shade though. No shade. Sanji's op queen tries to fire at Marco, but Marco's like, I ain't worried, Himro has arrived. Zoro pulls up on the scene like, get that weak shit out of here. And look at bro sliding on the ops, expressing his dominance, letting know he's the king of this floor. King's like, oh nah, I've heard about this, man. I better not slip up and reveal my face or I'm finished. So King's in serious mode because he knows that discrimination haki is no joke. For those of you that may be confused and don't know the story behind discrimination haki, I'll break it down for you. Zoro had a childhood friend named Kuena who had beef with the stairs, was one day walking down the stairs for a sharpening blade, but tragically got folded and lost her life by down these stairs. With his infinite brown haki, the D clan be moving devious. And ever since Zoro heard about the tragic death his friend took by down these stairs, Zoro spent the past 10 plus years training in an attempt to making the Grand Line great again. But now, all jokes aside, Queen tries to fire another laser like Zoro ain't just sent the last one flying. And bruh, peep the supreme dominance this man Zoro displays. So Sanji's like, oh, my man's ready, I'm pushing. And you can tell Zoro on go cause bro got the glowing green and was like, 3 sword style? Purgatory. And bruh, man's literally waited for Sanji to get past him, stood idle for a cool second, and then proceeds to fetch bro with ease. And they both struck a mean blow on they ops, King and Queen, as the legendary duo. I hate to get to this topic, but let me cook real quick while I humble the Naruto fans that think Zoro, or anyone else in One Piece for that matter, isn't FTL plus or only caps at FTL plus, cause you couldn't be more wrong. Not only was Zoro casually dodging light speed attacks years before he even got to this level of speed and strength, not only are they shown clearly dodging light attacks on a regular basis, but he also remains relative in speed to someone who's so fast that time seems to slow down as he moves. On top of completely disappearing from the scene in the eyes of someone who can casually perceive light. I know I'm going way off topic, but not to mention in the 3D2Y movie, which is stated canon by Oda himself. And for proof, here states, since he wrote many stories for Nami's character and the other Straw Hats, but didn't have any character for Luffy during the time skip, they wanted to add some to give us insight on events unfolded during the time skip for Luffy. So after asking Oda, it was supervised and approved by Oda, allowing them to do so, making it canon, on top of it not contradicting anything in the original story. But anyways, Luffy fought a guy named Burnywell who was stated to be FTL that had a devil fruit that grants him a multiply of 100 times in all stats. As you can see here, being 100 times FTL will make you MFTL. To make a long story short, Luffy outsped Burnywell, who was moving at max speed, which is MFTL, making Luffy MFTL, and that's Luffy 6 months before the crew got back together. And current Luffy surpassed his gears in base so many times. He's much faster than his previous gears in base alone. Oh, a relativistic light thing. Is Naruto's best speed feat. Outclassed by Chopper. Cry about it. Stay woke, Naruto fans. No shade though. No shade. But anyways, back to greatness. After chatting it up with the homie, Zoro's like, oh, he off guard, I'm pushing. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Oh, my fault, wrong anime. Is that Renji Zanpakuto? King took a stroll and packed up someone from the wrong verse. King tries to punch Zoro. Full counter! Zoro blocks it with the sword in his mouth. No other swordsman is doing that. King got the spamming, but Zoro's defensive badge set to max. Hold on, hold this for me real quick. Counter! Okay, have another one. Nani? Oh no, my spike. At this rate, he's gonna find out my identity. If the rumors are true, then this man is my worst enemy. So King's like, in order to prevent his discrimination haki from activating, I must not let this drag on any further. And got the evolving like a Pokemon. So now King was ready, so he got the spamming these light attacks, but peep the elegancy of Zoro's movement. Weave, block, you're open. Son Zoro flying, but big bro Frankie was there to catch the homie. Zoro and Frankie got the chopping it up, and Zoro was like, what you doing over here in this floor, big homie? The performance floor is where it's at. It's popping over there. Oh, word? Is that why you got something flying all the way over here? Man, it's this kinky Sephiroth Dino hybrid. I'm not gonna hold you, gang. He kinda solid. But it's weird, for some reason he got the spasm just because I cut off one of his horns. I guess that max must have cost him a band. Word, you need some help, gang? We can jump his ass. Nah, folk, I got it. You know it's never that deep around here. This is not the Naruto verse. We take pride in our 1v1s around here. Say, gang, is that him over there? Yeah, but I'm about to turn up, so I advise you to stay away from me, gang. Alright, gang, for sure. Get in your mode. Kaka! Ultra Tiger! Gwa! Oh crap, I'm gonna fall. Yahoo! Man, you fight dirty. Ain't no way. Who could be calling me at a time like this? Sanji, don't distract me. Now is not the time. He's distracted. I'm pushing. Do you mind? Get off me. I'm having a serious conversation here. Huh? What the hell? Why he looking at me like that? Nani? Phew. That was close. Ah, crap. He's spamming. Alright, it's time to get this birdie out the sky. 3 sword style. Black rope dragon twister. Oh, yeah. Nani? Come here. Take this, take that, take this, take that, take this, take that, take this, take that. Zoro's confused trying to figure out an answer to his ability, but King sent that man flying to a mountain. Zoro's like, oh nah, unless I figure out what it is, I don't think I can beat him. Then Zoro starts to hear this shamisen that was being played by a woman he had met while in the land of Wano. And his sword Emma started to react to it, unleashing its power, sucking the life out of bro's arm. Zoro's like, oh nah, who told you to release your power? King's like, ah, having a falling out, are you? Sucks for you. Take this. Shut up. Weave. Nani? Oh, my back. Damn, this is big as hell. King started being cocky and was like, hit me. I'll give you a free shot. Don't underestimate me. Full counter. Zoro's like, oh nah, how are you still alive? I guess I have to keep trying. One sword style Dead Lion song. Ah, appreciate you for fixing the crook in my neck. Nani? Here, hold this. Enma, not now. Gwa! In comes King, and look how he reverted back to his normal state when passing a rock. And smacks bro with the kick of reminiscence. After taking a trip down memory lane, Zoro charges in because he was ready to get active. And Zoro and King got the scrapping. They had each other on lock. Both defensive badges were set to max. But unfortunately, Zoro got distracted in an attempt to retrieve his sword Enma. So King took advantage, showing us why he signed to Sneak Nation, sending Zoro crashing through the floor and into the castle. Looking at his sword Enma, Zoro took another trip down memory lane. But once the reminiscence was complete, Zoro was once again ready to scrap. Let's get it started. Trick shot. How about this? Doflamingo stomp. Nani? Zenpai boost slash. But it had no effect. I'm pushing, got a blast. Vegeta spam, tackle attack. Watch out, I'm thinking. Hyper tornado. Weave. Nani? I swear this man Zoro be moving with such elegance. 3 sword style Ultra Tiger. Critical hits. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is where things about to go down. I'm talking 10 out of 10 elegancy, Taiji. So a part of King's max tears off, and these background goons was like black wings, white hair, and ebony skin. He's a You'll get 100 mil just for informing the world government. Oh, hold on, gang, chill, gang. What I meant to say was, so King's pissed and was like, oh nah, did you call me a and burnt that man to crisp? So Zoro's like, 100 mil for informing the world government? Are you black? King's like, don't worry about all that, and turns himself into a Beyblade. But Zoro has a cheat code for autobomb. And then Zoro looks at King and was like, yeah, he's definitely black, but that's none of my business. Now I have to wrap this up. It's time to make the Grand Line great again, and your kind have reigned long enough. Discrimination Haki breathing, first form, 3 sword style. Do your worst. Purgatory onigiri! Oh my gosh, this man Zoro battle IQ is next level. This man prepared an obstacle course of rocks for him to leap on because he knows this man's gonna be camping in the air. So King's like, there's only room for 1 king. I'm pushing Imperial Flaming Wings. But Zoro's signed to Weave Nation. He's off guard, I'm pushing. But Zoro's like, nope, a cut to a swordsman's back is shameful. And bruh, this scene right here just shows how insanely fast the verse is on top of their perception. This man King got the moving so fast, all you see was slashes forming around Zoro. Sneak attack. Nah, homie, I'm built different. Counter. Zoro got that man tap dancing. Zoro's like, there's no time for breathing, I'm pushing. King's like, seems like you figured out the mechanics to my strength. Zoro's like, well, I do be like a genius, and she... Inconceivable. Take this. Have one of these. No puss. Get that mess out of here. Tackle attack. Nah, my boy, I have block supremacy. Time to clap back, I'm pushing. Ultra Tiger Hunt. Hey, Blade, let it rip. So they clash and Zoro got to talking trash like, oh, you blocking now? Where's the energy from earlier? I guess you feeling my slashes now, huh? Shut up! Gwa! My boy Zoro is unscathed. And come to think of it, Zoro hasn't been slashed by King's sword even once. Not gonna lie, King might as well drop the sword and start throwing the hands. Cause that seems to be the only way he can land a hit on my boy. So King flies in the air and gets ready to hit Zoro with his ultimate attack. Zoro's like, hold on, let me get a close-up. And bruh, you are about to witness why One Piece has the best impact frames in anime history. This man Zoro charges in. King prepares his attack and just look at this. Bro went through all stages of his life with this one attack. I see why this was rated 9.9 out of 10. Couldn't be Naruto or Boruto. No shade though, no shade. So King's like, Imperial Flaming Wings. Oh my gosh, just look at how this man Zoro moving. He been moving with pure elegancy the entire fight. Man's got the slicing through multiple fire dragons while showing off his immaculate parkour. Naruto fans, if you think any fireball jutsu, any water dragon jutsu, the ability of flight or anything will stop this man from cutting the verse down, remember this fight, gang. So King's like, oh nah, it's time to turn up the heat, and fires an even bigger flame dragon. But Zoro is unfazed, leaping right in the middle of it, and was like, King of Hell, 3-sword serpents. Yeah. And proceeds to cut the dragon into two. King's like, this is it, Roanoa. But Zoro wants all the smoke and unleashes 103 Mercy's Dragon Damnation. And King unleashes extra large Imperial Flaming Wings. So apparently this man King only has that one super ability with 3 different sizes. This man Zoro came into battle with an arsenal of moves, while this man King came equipped with one super attack with 3 different variants. Now that's tough. But they clash, destroying multiple mountains in the process. Couldn't be the Naruto verse. No shade though, no shade. And just look at how my boy popped out the light. How elegant, immaculate, extravagant.
Shaboing boing, get the dick out your mouth.
KO. Zoro hit that man with a slash of reminiscence, cause bro started having flashbacks. Just look at bro, what a demon. Zoro was like, I shall become the king of hell. Look at that man King falling off Onigashima like Sanji's victim. And yeah, it was a job well done by Zoro. This has to be the best fight I've ever seen in One Piece. And it's dope to see majority of people think so as well. And for those of you that don't, then like, you're weird. And yes sir, I know you seen it coming. You already know I have to go over the fight between Law and Kid versus Big Mom, and how they both was smoking on that Big Mom pack. And bruh, I already knew the fight between them was finna be some heat, but man, that was even better than I expected. Taishi. Us One Piece fans been eating good all year. We've been fed banger after banger after banger as expected of the greatest anime and manga of all time. Now with that being said, whether you're from TikTok or YouTube, don't forget to drop a like and follow and subscribe in EB. Also, I'm taking recommendations bro, so hit the comments and more heat on the way.